What a head, son! What a head!
What's up guys, FutBerg here and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. What we're going to do, I am going to jump over onto a brand new account. I am going to play about 5 squad battle games, only on the easiest difficulty just to get myself some coins. Hopefully I can get up to around 10k. I'm not sure if you get a coin unlock for the first little unlock from the seasons thing. So I hope to get to around 10k and then I'm going to start the series. Basically, I'm just going to show you everything that I've been talking about in recent videos that seem to have taken off. So hopefully, if you can see me doing it from scratch, you will start to understand how things work. In the very beginning, we're going to be opening bronze packs, and it's pretty much going to be selling everything because I need to build my coin base up before I can start opening a big chunk of bronze packs and then jump into some League SBCs. The aim of this account, I'm going to run it for a week. So I'm going to run the account for a week, and I'm going to, there's going to be a video every other day. You're going to see this first video on Monday, so the final video will come in 2 weeks on the Monday, or might be the Sunday. And the aim is basically, I want to try and get a few League SBCs done and see what we can get the account into. I'm not going to do any games bar them a couple of squad battles games to get some coins. We're not going to do any SBCs, none of the advanced SBCs or anything like that, or basics. We're not going to do anything like that. So I am going to jump over and get started, and let's get into the new account. Oh, I completely forgot I've got to do this, for God's sake. Oh, why me? Not Volta. Why Volta? So guys, we are on the brand new account. What I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to play 5 squad battle games, which should get me up to around 10k, and then that'll be it. There'll be no gameplay. I just want to get to that 10k because I think 10k everyone has got. So I think that is a fair place for me to start. So I'm going to jump in, I'm going to get this 10k, and then we're going to do 10k worth of bronze packs, and I'm going to sell everything because at this point it's a case of trying to build up some coins. So I will catch you back after I've done this and I've got some coins. So guys, I got incredibly bored playing squad battles, so I did a friendly as well. Still no fun. I've got some packs here. They're untradeable, so I'm just going to open them for just the sake of opening them because it's fun opening packs. But I've got 5,000 coins at the minute. What we're going to do, I could wait until 10,000 coins, but 5,000 coins. We're going to start there. We're going to open these 2 packs just because why not, eh? Why not? Might get lucky and get a little coin boost or something to help along the way. What I'm going to do, I'm going to open 5k with, look at that! Look at that, we get a Funes Mori Moments card. Obviously it's untradeable, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to get rid of all of this crap that I don't want stocking up the club. Wow, we get a little Funes Mori. It's a shame we can't get rid of him. What I am going to say though, if we do pack anything, I won't be selling it because I want to try and do this completely with you. I don't want pack luck to come into it at all. So I am just going to do it alongside you, step for step. So I'm going to jump over and I'm going to get into, why have I clicked off? I'm going to get into some bronze packs. I'm going to show you how I would do it. I'm really like OCD about my club, so I'll keep the players, I'll keep the fitness, and then what I'll do is I'll get rid of any goalkeeping training, I'll get rid of any badges and kits, and I normally get rid of the manager contracts and the other contracts, which I'm going to do on this account because we're not playing any games. But straight away here, you can see I've got 2 players from the Saudi League in my very first bronze pack. So I know straight away I am going to be aiming towards the Saudi League, the Chinese Super League, and also the 2 CONMEBOL leagues. So if I pack any bronze from any other league bar them, I'm going to sell them. So let's have a little look straight away there. We get a Dortmund centre back, and he's worth, well, his cheapest there, 2,100. So if we list about, say, 1,800 coins, how about that for a start? 1,800 coins, second bronze pack. That pays for 6 bronze packs. We get a player there from the CONMEBOL league, and also we get an Everton centre back in Braithwaite. Looking at around around 800 coins there. So again, I know pack luck does come into it. You lot might not open a bronze pack and get as good a card as that straight away, which is obvious. But I'm pretty much going to delete anything other than players and fitness cards. Now what I do with fitness cards is I will save all the fitness cards and I will list them up in batches of about 30. The reason I do this, if you list up say one fitness card as you get it, when someone goes to buy your fitness cards, when it's on that page, it's a one chance to sell it when it gets down to that last like 30 seconds, because someone's just going to click buy now. No one's bidding on these really. You're just going to click buy now. And the chances of someone selecting your one card on the page of 10 is very limited. Whereas if you were to list up 30 at once, you're going to be occupying, at one point in that hour, you're going to be occupying the last 3 pages of the hour. So if someone clicks on and clicks to buy now, they're more likely to buy your card if you're occupying 3 pages at the same time. Now here we have players that I'm just going to discard. No, I'm not going to discard them actually, sorry, I'm not going to discard them. If it was a duplicate, I would discard them. But get rid of these, get rid of the badges, the stadiums, etc. I'm going to get rid of the player contracts and just keep the players, the fitnesses, and the squad fitnesses as well. So I'm going to run through this. I'm going to spend the 5,000 coins and then I'm going to show you what we've actually currently got on the transfer list. So I'll show you what 5k actually gets you. So I just want to jump in to show you this. In this pack I have packed, it is a League SBC bronze, but he is only selling, well he's not selling really. There's a lot at 200 coins, so I wouldn't even bother listing him up to sell. I would just keep him in the club, and maybe that team, Real Salt Lake, maybe it's a really cheap team, and if we get a few of them bronzes, we can put that team together and get a pack. So if you've got a player from a League SBC league that you're not doing and you plan to sell, like I am with the Premier League, because I've also picked up this Chelsea goalkeeper. I don't know if he'll sell, we'll have a little look. Cheapest, say 700. If I just list him up at say 500. But if you get a League SBC card and it doesn't sell, there's loads of them for 200 coins, just keep it. There's no harm in just keeping it, and it's as simple as that really. So I'm just going to breeze through. If anything else does happen, I also picked up a free bronze pack, but if anything else does happen within these 5,000 coins, I'll jump back in to show you, because I want you to be part of everything during this season series. So lads, I had to jump back in because we're taking a massive step. When you're doing bronze pack method, you've always got a chance of packing a Paderborn player, Union Berlin. There's a couple of Chinese Super League teams that are stupidly expensive. Now we have just taken a giant step forward in terms of coins. We have packed this guy. He's coming in, his cheapest so far that I've seen is 13k. So this is really going to set up the series to pack him. Near enough within 30 bronze packs is very, very nice. But it just goes to show, if you get lucky, yeah, great. But I haven't got lucky really up to this point, and now I am managing to bank off this. So we're going to list him up for 13k, and hopefully we'll get him gone. I'll just show you the other things that we've got going on at the moment. Also, I want to see if this kit sells. It looks quite nice. 100 coins there. I want to show you so far what we have got. So if we look at players in the club, we've got 117. Now I would probably minus about 50 of those players from the original ones that you get for starting the game, plus those packs that we opened together. But if we look over at players that I have currently sold from the bronze pack method, you can see I haven't been on the transfer list yet because that's popping up. We've got that one Dortmund player that sold for a nice chunk. Picked up an Osasuna left back, a Granada centre back, another 1,100 coins there from is it Stade Brestois? Yeah. Just some nice cards. I picked this guy up in back-to-back packs, and then I've got a few things here on the list, and then also I've got a few other little cards there that just haven't sold, that were actually duplicates. So what I would do with these, I'll list them up for a second time, If they don't sell, I'll just discard them. I only listed them up just to dip my toe in the water, so to speak, to see if they would sell. I knew that they pretty much wouldn't. But anyway, I'm pushing up all squad fitnesses to the transfer list if I get these, because I know if I list 10 of these at a time at 1,300 coins, that's 13,000 coins that I will get like that as a nice little lump sum for when I want them. But obviously with that little pack that pack pull that we've just made, I wonder if he's sold already. He hasn't yet. But with that lovely little pack pull of this Paderborn guy, you fuck. I'm not swearing, man, it's just his name, you fuck. But it's put us in a great position to move forward with this account now. So what I'm going to do, I am going to still try and go down to 0 coins on the bronze packs, and then I'm going to check back in every hour, and I'm going to see how many coins we end up with from our initial 5k. So I will see you when the next thing happens. Right lads, I don't know what to say. We've gone and hit a Shamrock Rovers player, man. I don't know if this little start to the series is going how I want, because I wanted it to be difficult. But I think this just goes to show how good BPM is if you're patient with it. This guy is coming in at what, 7k, cheapest there. So you say it's another like 6k. I reckon I'll get 6k for him. We'll list him up at 5.8. See if we can get rid of that. It just goes to show that if you persist with it and you just trust the process, you will hit something. I'm still getting a lot of people. I'm still getting a lot of people saying I'm doing bronze pack methods, but I'm not making any coins. I started this with 5,000 coins and I physically can't hit 0. If you pick 3 or 4 leagues to go with, I physically don't understand how you can say you're not making coins. I had 5,000 coins. I said that I'd come back to you at 0. I physically can't hit 0, and I must have opened about 50 bronze packs, which is 50 times 400. That's 20k. So I started with 5k. I've opened 4 times more than that amount in bronze packs, and I've still got coins. So if you pick 3 or 4 leagues, I just don't see how you can physically not make profit just doing this method. If you just continually did this over and over, you're gonna make profit. My aim would be now to do this until I hit, say, 30, 40k, and then I might look at different trading methods. So what I want to showcase to you is something that I've done a lot, is kit trading. It's something that people laughed at first, but I showed a lot of people how to do it, and they actually started to appreciate how good it is. So if I can show you how to do that, I have got other kit trading videos which I will link below. But what I will say is, now that time has progressed, the prices have diminished slightly. Whereas for the likes of the Manchester United and Liverpool kits, the prices have actually gone up. So it shows that more people are actually coming into the game. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and hit 0 coins, but I will come back to you if I do hit 0 coins, or at the end of the hour, so we can see how much we've made from an hour's sales. And then we're going to jump over into some slight trading and see where we can go from there. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. So one thing I just want to say to you guys, in a lot of my little breakdowns and sort of reviews of these methods, I'll say to you, if you've got 0 to 3,000 players, you want to do BPM to get your players up to start doing the upgrade packs, etc. But for me, at the moment, it's different because I've just started the account. My aim isn't to get the players up, otherwise I'd simply just discard all of this stuff and keep the players. But my aim, obviously this pack doesn't help because there's no other League SBC players in it, but my aim is to sell any leagues that I'm not doing and keep the 4 designated leagues that I am doing. So it's slightly different for me at this time because I've only just started the account. I'm sure any other people, unless you're starting an account alongside with me, I'm sure any other people doing this will already have, like, surely at least 1,000 plus players in the club. So you can then do BPM to try and push for that 3,000. But right now, because my coins are so low, for me, it's a case of trying to get my coins up and integrating those 4 leagues into it alongside. So it's slightly different. Some of you might have seen my last video when it was hints and tips on the League SBCs, and I did 0 to 3,000. You want to do BPM, 3,000 to 5,000 players. You want to look at sort of more major leagues. But for me, what I should probably add to this now would be, if you're starting a new account or you're very, very low on coins, it's a case of you want to be grinding to get your coin balance slightly higher, so you've got more coins to do things with in the near future. So I will see you in the next clip. Right, lads, I'm knocking it on the head with the BPM. We started off at 5k. We've already doubled our coins. We've put a load of players into the club. Plus, we've still got this guy to sell for 13k. Might have to drop his price to 12k if he doesn't sell. But anyway, we're going to be quadrupling our money from, I'd say, half an hour of BPM. Let's have a little look at what the club is saying. It's saying 159 players. I'm going to personally take that down to 110. I'm always going to knock 50 off for the initial cards you get for starting the game. But what we're going to jump over into now is some trading methods. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch the screen to a 4-bit screen, so you can see the likes of FutBin and the market on the game. So we can do a little bit of trading here and there. So I will see you in the next clip. So guys, the first little filter we're going to jump into for our budget trading is the MLS silver and 200 coins. Now you're going to put the max price up to 15 million, and it's just going to be, you're going to use that to refresh your filter. Now what you're going to want to do here is jump over to the 59th minute, and basically you're going to have to do a little bit of learning on the job. So we find the 59th minute, there we go, we've got none over 59 minutes, which is nice. So what you want to do, say for instance, we'll compare the price of this guy, so you press square, and you want to sort of work out what his price is. Now straight away looking at it, 200 coins is a hell of a good deal if you can get him. Because, there we go, we'll assign him now, and we'll look at the prices in more detail. So we picked him up at 200 coins, we spent 20 seconds there just comparing price, and his maximum price there, 950. Probably 950. I'll sell him for 900. Straight away, we have got 700 coins profit. So I'm actually going to list him up for 800. Try and definitely get him gone. That's 600 coins profit. So there, that's done with that card. And then we're going to have a look at, there's another card here. Compare price, 200 coins. Now 450. I'm not really interested in that. But we'll have a look at this guy. Compare price. Now he's on bid there at 1200. So if we could get him. Now we missed out on him. But if you can learn the prices, now I'll see this now, K. If ever I see him again at 200 coins, I know to buy him because it's a very good price. So we'll have a little look at Wooten. Now 900, 800. I think if you can pick up something for 200 and sell it for 500, you're onto a win. Now I think that's the same one. Yeah, that's the same one. But I think you're onto a win. Now a left back for 200 coins. I think I'll always buy fullbacks at 200 coins. You're never going to lose anything, and people are always going to need to buy it because it's for a League SBC nation. So we're going to assign that now, and we'll have a look. We'll compare price, and his price is actually coming in at, he was actually very cheap. He's coming up at 300 coins, so that wasn't a very good example. But I can list him up for 250 coins. I'll list him up for 200, and I'll lose 5 coins in tax. That means nothing to me. But the good thing with this filter is when you press square to compare price, you can then press circle and it refreshes your filter for you. So here we go, we'll have a look at this guy, compare price, 1,400 is the cheapest I've seen so far, 1,300, 900. He still looks like a good little pickup. Let's see if he's available. He's not. But I now know this guy, so if ever I see him again, so this is where the learning comes into it. So we've got Mahalovic and K. So if we ever see them, we know that that's a good pickup. So it's just a case of learning. Illard, now he's been there for a while, but we'll compare price. Again, he's only 450 coins. I'm not really interested when a card is at that price. If the filter does start to clog up, oh, I hate how it does this now. You have to put the quality back in again. If the filter does start to clog up with cards that you've already noticed that have already gone, etc., just go back, change the max price down by 1,000 coins and search again, and then it refreshes your search filter, and then we can jump straight back over to the 59th minute. Now nothing new has come on the market because we looked at this Illard a moment ago. But I could sit here and I could do square circle, square circle. There we go. There's a new card. Compare price. Now he's going dirt cheap, so I'm not even interested. But then another card comes up. I can compare price. 700, 600, 500. So again, I'm not really interested in him. Another card comes up. So you can see straight away, square circle, refreshes the feed. So this is one of the easy filters you can use. We're going to actually jump over to the transfer list and let's just have a look if we did actually manage to sell that silver card. We haven't yet, but he's still on the market for 800, and then we've got that other guy there that's just sold for 200 coins. So we get our coins back for him, and this guy in the next hour we'll see if we can sell him. Also, while we're here, I'll compare price, and so he's actually down to below 11k now, below 10k. So this is where, if you missed the opportunity earlier on, he was selling at 12k. I was greedy and I listed for 13k. Now, if I'd have listed for, say, 11,750, I probably would have got an insta sale earlier. But as soon as you list a card up, you're then stuck with that card on the transfer list for the next 59 minutes while the market is still moving. And the market is carried on moving, and as you can see, he's now dipped below the 12k he was selling for. So if I want to sell him now, I'm probably going to have to list him up at 10k on the dot. But we will go to the 59th minute. See, you've got one there, 9,200. I could probably buy that and flip it. Do you know what? For the sake of this video, I'm going to buy that and I'm going to flip it. So we're going to assign card, and we're going to list him up for 10k. We're actually going to list him up for 10.5. Now, if you take the 5% off that, 5% of 10,000 is 500. So we're probably going to make about 1,000 coins on this if we can flip him. And if I put him there for 10,500, I already know that I've got this guy here. So if I put him up and I list him up for 10,750, it makes that other one that I've just listed up at 10,500 look like a good deal. So it's more likely to sell again. Now, basically, we can if we sell those two, that puts us to 20,000 coins. So that would be very nice. I'm glad that we managed to just do a little quick flip there with a bronze card. Whenever you're comparing price with certain cards, if you see a little deal, pick it up, sell it. I'm going to jump over into another filter now. I'll see you in the next clip. So guys, the second filter for this video, and it is going to be the last thing on this video. The episode's starting to drag on a fair bit now because it's a week-long thing. I don't want to put too much into each episode and sort of drown the series out. We are going to look at silver trading from Liga NOS. It's exactly the same principle as what we've just done for the MLS. We're going to refresh the filter and we're going to go over to, well, there's only one page here straight away. He's been on the market for 5 seconds. We're going to compare price, centre back, 900, 800. So you probably would be able to flip in for 200 coins, but I'm not too interested in that. Let's have a little look at this guy. 300 coins. But the cheapest is only 600. See, now this is the point. This is the part where you want to learn the prices because you want to find deals. I want to try and make at least 500 coins per card, because otherwise, with this low amount of cards, this low amount of coins that we've got, I don't want to tie them up for an hour in a card. I'd like to be able to flip something quickly. So right, let's have a look at this guy. Well, actually, we're going to buy now. See, he was 200 coins. If ever any silver comes up for 200 coins in a League SBC league like this, I'd say just buy it. I should have noticed that a bit quicker, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, now this hasn't refreshed. That's the same card, isn't it? So that hasn't refreshed. So what we'll do, centre back 350. I've missed him. Centre backs straight away is telling me from this league, if you see a centre back, buy it. So with these filters of under 400 coins, if you see a centre back, buy it. It's all a case of being quick off the draw. So he's one that we've already missed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back, I'm going to reset the filter. Unfortunately, you have to go back and change the quality, just so it gets rid of all those cards and it leaves us with just these now. So what you can do is you can sit here, you press square circle until it refreshes. If a centre back happens to come up, buy it. If anything happens to come up for 200 coins, buy it. It is all about being quick. If I can possibly pick one up here while we're doing this live, it'd be really nice. 400 coin striker. Now I'm going to compare his price just so we can learn it. Now he's only a cheap one. I'm not interested. Now Cam, shiny Cam. 850 was his cheapest there. For 400 coins, selling for 800, for me that's not a big enough margin, so I won't really be bothered with things like that. If I pick up a card for 400, I want to be selling him straight away, like an instant sale for 900. So it is a case of patience, but this is also a very good filter. It's down to timing. Say for instance, I'm recording this on Friday at 5 o'clock. Give it another hour. This will be absolutely... missed him again. Give it another hour. This will be absolutely teeming with cards because there will be so many packs being opened. This is another nice filter to add to your repertoire. So lads, that's the end of the first episode of this RTR, Road to Riches series. It's been a long episode today, being the first one, and we just wanted to get into it. All the other episodes will be a little bit shorter. We'll aim for 10 to 15 minutes per episode. If you have got anything that you would like to see me do at the stage I am in FIFA, drop them down in the comments below if you'd like to see a certain style of trading, or if you're struggling with a certain aspect, let me know down in the comments below and we will try and put that into this series to help you out. If you want to drop a little thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video. I know a hell of a lot of you are watching but not subscribed. 82% of you are watching and you're not subscribed. Hit that little button. It's YouTube. It's free. Nothing is free in our day and age. Hit that little button. You'll be doing me a big favour. I will see you in the next episode. Peace.